Good afternoon, I'm Carol Hofstas, chairing the Capital Planning Committee, and I'd like to call the meeting to order at 12 noon. And can we have a roll call vote?
Carolyn Bezikas here.
Natalie Call here.
Robbie Usula here.
Carol Hofstas present.
She can come in after.
Yeah. Okay. So, is there anyone online that's recording this meeting, which will be uploaded to YouTube? Okay, hearing nobody else, I will say there is no one else recording this meeting. I have no additions or deletions, and like Kathy gets back, we can, everybody have a chance to look at the minutes?
Yeah.
Kathy a minute. There's an addition here.
Are you here?
You here? I'm here.
All right, Kathy's present. Everyone has indicated that they've reviewed the minutes.
Okay, any suggestions? I make a motion, we accept the minutes as presented.
Hang on a second. I gotta-
Yep, like,
Okay.
So it is, what is it, 1.4?
okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Anyone for Kathy?
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, so you want to finish the
I
motion?
made a motion. Yep, to accept the minutes as read, as
Oh,
presented.
second.
Okay. And I guess we'll take a vote.
Yes, Carolyn Bezikas, yes.
Natalie Call, yes.
Robbie Usula, yes.
Kathleen Spofford, yes.
And Carol Hofstas, yes. Okay, I just gave everybody a spreadsheet.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna, the only numbers I didn't have were Natalie's. So if I read them off, you can just add them to your spreadsheet.
Okay, so, okay.
Okay, are you ready?
Mhm.
Okay, for the first one, Memorial Hall windows, she had 40. And then the next one, the sidewalk, was 29.
So, so what was the, so did you figure the average, what it was?
Well, that's what I was
That's what we
doing.
have to do,
Okay,
yeah.
so so for the first one, I did get the average 38 for the hall windows. And then 26 was the average for the sidewalk,
Okay, what was it for the windows?
38.
38. Is that including Natalie's though?
Yes, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
all right.
Yeah. So, okay, well, let me
Yeah.
go back. So Natalie, the first one, the hall windows is 40.
Yeah.
So now the total, instead of 188,
That's what we-
is 228,
228, okay.
and the average was 38.
Okay.
And if anybody wants to correct my math, feel free, because, you know, so then the sidewalk is the score is 29. Then the total becomes 171,
Okay.
and the average becomes 26. Okay, so if we're good, then the roof, the score is 28. The total becomes 154. And the average is 25. Then the sidewalk, the Memorial Hall sidewalk, the score is 32. The total is 134. And I didn't calculate the average for that. I guess I skipped that one.
Well, if you want to wait a second.
If you could do, if you're quick with that, that's fine.
You know what? I'm sorry, but I was confused of what you were doing here. Okay, can we go back to the very first one? So-
Dividing it by 6. So the 228 divided by 6,
Okay, it was 38.
or 228, I'm sorry.
228, okay.
Divided by 6. And now, if anybody corrects my math, that's fine.
So the Memorial Hall sidewalks is 22.
Well,
Oh, the Memorial Hall
The
sidewalk
average,
is
yeah.
22, okay.
Yep.
Thank you. And I just dropped off not with percentages, because some of them didn't come out exactly.
mhm.
So I just
Yep.
dropped the decimal point. Okay, so the heating system, the score was 38.
The heating system.
Replace the Memorial Hall heating system.
Okay, 38.
And then, the total column becomes 188,
One what?
188.
180, okay.
And if I did the math right, the average was 31. Oh, Kathy's got a calculating. And like I said, I just dropped the
Mhm.
decimal points.
31, yep.
Okay. So then we go down to, the cat loader.
Mhm,
So the score was 39.
mhm.
The total becomes 215. And I never got the averages for the rest, so Kathy, if you can,
Sure.
do that, I'd appreciate it.
So you round up, it's 35.83, so it'd be
Yeah.
36.
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay,
okay. That's fine. So then the next one is the dump truck.
mhm.
The score is 34. And the total is 226. And if you could do the math, Kathy.
38.
Thank you.
Mhm.
And let's see, the next one is the fitness court, and the score is 19. The total is 143.
24.
24, okay. And then the next one is the vehicle leases.
Mhm.
The score was 25. The total is 130.
Okay, so we don't have anything from Veronica on that, so we would divide it by 5.
Yeah, I guess we can do that. Yeah, she said NA and
We're
maybe,
not applicable.
maybe
Yeah,
it's,
she said
maybe
it's-
Because it comes out of his budget.
Covered out of the
because of
budget.
budget.
Right,
So I didn't know if we, I didn't know which way to go with that, so I kind of,
All right, so it would be 26 on that, but,
Okay,
and
all
it's
right.
true, it's covered by their budget,
covered
so
by
it
their
really is
budget, so it
kind of a moot
Right.
point.
yeah, so, and then the next one, she didn't score, because those, if you look in some of the notes with the little stars, those are, Veronica's notes.
right.
So I just put her notes in there.
Oh,
I figure we can, once we go through the sheet, we can start discussing.
We can discuss it, yeah.
Yeah, so I just stuck her notes in there. So, so for the replace ambulance, the score was 23
Mhm.
and the total was 105. Then you could do the same thing, Kathy, it would be like 5, I guess. They come up with
So it'd
the
be
average.
21.
21. And then, the biker gear is, score is 29.
Mhm.
The total's 141. And you'd be doing the 5 again, I guess,
28.
28. And the last one is, the score is 30. The total is 138. and,
So it'd be 28.
28, okay. All right, so, I'm not, first off, I'm still not sure what the budget is. I think somewhere, I figured, where did I do that? I'm figuring the snow and ice budget's gonna increase, so that free cash is gonna decrease.
Mhm.
And then there are a couple of articles, I think, on the,
Town, there's two articles
Oh, yeah, there's some.
on the warrant.
On the warrant that I was looking for some money,
The warrant's out.
so
yeah.
I don't think there's a whole lot
There's
in
not.
free cash that we can use either, right?
No, I had a piece of, or I did have a piece of paper where I kind of like, is this it?
Well, one of the, so are you gonna take this as we go down the line, or
Well,
are
I
you gonna
don't
take it
know,
out
I
of sequence,
don't
or
know
what do you
if,
wanna do?
I'll redo the spreadsheet when I get home, but, I'm not sure if, I was trying to read what we do with these numbers. And I'm not sure if going from, if the lowest one is the first priority, I was trying to figure that out. And I.
The lowest one's the first priority,
Well, let's see what it is.
the ambulance?
Well, that's why, it's like, I'm not sure how much,
Well, I have some feelings on that. You know, when he came in the other day and, he said about keeping his money and
Yeah.
and getting
Right.
his own things and
Mhm.
being responsible.
yeah,
Maybe that's the way to go.
I know, so I'm kind of thinking we go one by one.
Okay.
And discuss if this is okay with
Sure,
everybody, I mean, this is, because I don't really understand
Okay,
the scoring and what we're supposed to, how we use the scoring.
well,
I mean, I don't really know.
well, why don't we just, like
So
you
I
said,
thought
just discuss
we
one
go
by one?
One by
Yeah.
one, and I did put any notes that I could think, a lot of these are notes from, Veronica, and I'll tell you the ones that I just put in myself, read something, so, all right, let's go. I know for, when we talked to facilities, the number one priority was the repair the library sidewalk,
Mhm.
which,
Yeah.
to me, that has to be done.
Yeah.
And it did go up, he did indicate that it went up to 16K. From the 12K that was originally on
Mhm.
his thing. So Veronica's comment is redirect special funds set aside. I have no idea what that means,
Mhm.
or where those funds.
Special funds are.
Carol, I can talk to that. I am here.
Okay.
I'm
Oh,
listening.
you're not here, okay, great, I did see you, I guess I
I'm
didn't.
driving, so just know that. But
Okay.
it's one of the special articles. It was set aside a long time ago, like the 2000s, to do the sidewalks from the center of town down to Starlight. Kathy, you might remember this.
Oh, I remember
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
And there is money in that fund. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's in the 20 to 50 range.
Oh,
Okay.
If we
Mhm.
not award at that point, then, but
Okay,
the
well,
You keep
okay,
breaking
you're
up.
breaking
Breaking
up.
up.
But you think there's enough money in that account to cover the
Anyway.
16,000?
Okay, so,
oh, so, okay.
to cover
Okay.
16,000.
Okay,
All right.
okay,
And
Okay.
Carol, you were on capital last year. It was in the, we have special funds defined. It's a year old, money hasn't been spent. Kate has given a set of all the spends.
okay.
and that wasn't, redirected last year or closed out last year when they did all the closeouts? The special articles?
Oh, they lost her. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that, they did do a.
They did do a closeout,
Um,
but I don't remember if that's one of them or not. Is the, who says that downstairs? Who's in charge
Lee.
of that stuff? Lee.
Is it?
It would be the accountant.
Is it?
Oh,
Yeah, and
it's
she's
in
not
at
here.
the-
She's not
It's
here.
Elizabeth.
So it's Elizabeth, yeah.
Yeah, so you'd have to like
Well,
ask her.
Elizabeth, she's not here, right?
No,
No,
she's in
physically,
Florida.
she's like in
Oh, yeah,
Florida,
she's in
she
Florida,
physically doesn't,
Yeah.
yeah. So,
So,
is this fund closed out? Or funds available?
you know, I sort of remember that they found a lot of money. Was it last year or the year before?
Well, the only other thing I can do is look it up in the minutes.
It'd be wonderful if it was sitting there.
Mhm.
It would be
Yeah.
absolutely a wonderful
Yeah.
thing for everybody.
I believe that was last year that they did that, if I'm not mistaken.
To close out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe you're right.
So.
Cause as soon as you said that, I remember them talking about doing that.
So we skipped over the windows, did we?
Well, I was
Okay. right,
only
already.
because the sidewalk is
Right.
number one.
Right.
And number two is the windows.
Yeah.
But, so I don't know if we have to, we have to present all this stuff here. It's a
Yes, we
Tuesday
do.
night. So I don't know if can we like do a motion that says.
If the money's there?
If the money's in this special fund, we'll use it, otherwise it needs to be paid for out of
Raise appropriate.
raise appropriate, or is it free cash? That's what I'm
I
not
don't
sure
know.
of.
I don't.
I
How
don't-
much free cash do we have? What did
I
they say?
think
Was it
I used there was 558,000.
558? Yeah.
880 free cash.
Okay.
And then I'm assuming they're gonna use the 450 for the ice.
Right, but don't they have something in that
They had budgeted 241,
600?
600.
Right, yeah,
so if I use 450 as the bill, then there's $208,400 left that
Right.
needs to cover the ice. So which I deducted from the 558, which leaves 350,480. Cause if we get more snowstorms, who's to say it's not gonna go to 500,000? But I just figured we're gonna use the 450 just
yeah,
because we're gonna have 3
yeah.
days of snow and ice that they gotta treat the roads.
Plus, didn't we have, how much did we have in capital stabilization? We have 46,000 still?
I think that was after the 100.
Yeah.
So, okay, so that was like 46,000, so we got about, 46 plus the
So
50.
about 250, thereabouts.
Yeah, so, but we gotta pay for the sidewalks no matter what, for the library and the senior center, cause,
Wait, now, you know, when that library was built though, there was a $25,000 gift, right, Kathy?
That's what we heard, that someone had,
Dudley.
donated $25,000 towards library maintenance.
Maintenance.
Mm.
Where is that money?
And
But
do
if
we have
it's,
that
if it's
money, or
at
did
the
it just go
library,
into
can
the
we-
endowment?
can we, yeah, that's what,
Because if it's in the endowment, I checked with Stacy, money from the endowment cannot be used for library maintenance.
but if the gift was given that way from the family,
for me.
Right, but if it was put into the endowment, that's,
oh,
Oh,
know what I mean?
yeah, if they went and donated it through the endowment,
yeah,
even if they said
yeah.
one thing, Because I mean, I just,
Can we, you can't come back on it then, can you? Can you? I don't know. No harm in asking. I mean, if that's the way the woman had donated it towards maintenance and.
Yeah.
If it's toward, I don't know why they couldn't use it then. If that was her wishes.
I understand what you're saying, but if they went ahead and put it in the endowment, and the endowment has
Restrictions.
Yeah.
restrictions, then I don't know. that you
Well,
can
I
do
guess
that.
these are some,
I guess we
okay.
have to ask the library.
Well, Kathy already did ask the library.
Oh,
Well, yeah, but just generally. I didn't know about that at the time.
Okay.
oh,
Well, back to,
So we would have to ask the accountant if, I would think, if there's anything.
okay, so then we need to, guess I gotta go through Kiernan to ask the accountant to do whatever.
and you're gonna get this all by Tuesday.
No,
Okay.
Can
no.
you ask Elizabeth directly, or do you have to go?
Well,
Keenan?
well, you know,
Karen?
because she's a contractor,
Um,
and I think the last thing I saw from Melissa was it had to go through Kiernan.
okay, Carol.
Kieran.
I don't
Kiernan.
agree
I'm
with that
sorry.
myself, but that's just me, I guess.
But I do know that, you know, working for the government, being a government person, working with contractors, being a contractor, there is that whole thing you have to go through and be careful, whole thing. So, am I gonna get all this information by Tuesday?
No.
I highly
Not
doubt.
if you have to ask Karen to
Yeah.
ask her to respond to him to respond to you. Versus if you could go directly and she,
Well, maybe I wonder if he'll, well, you have to ask.
Well, is he here?
You have to-
yeah,
Yeah, let me just,
Why don't
let
we
me go
and
ask
Bob
him.
and ask him and.
Have them come in here.
have him come in and join us if you'd like to.
Exactly.
Let them say I can't talk to you.
Exactly.
Mm.
I can't wait for that.
He's got the cops in there.
Oh,
He's not being arrested, is he?
No. No, he said
Procedure.
he's got 5 minutes, he'll pop in 5 minutes, and we can
Okay.
ask him
Yeah.
that.
oh,
Okay.
yeah, that's true.
Okay.
All right, so we'll put that one on hold, so do we want to talk about the windows?
Do we need to take a vote on that or no?
Well, why don't we wait and see if
Okay.
he comes in?
Okay.
Okay,
this
well, I mean,
is-
this is so hard, I don't know how I'm gonna do all of this by,
So this is for the library.
yeah, we wanna know if there's a library maintenance of 25K.
Yeah,
And how much is in that? We have to ask about the sidewalk, our special article
Oh,
money.
Oh, yeah,
It's
the
that
special
article
article
money, yeah.
sidewalk money dollars. So that would be for the accountant too, okay. So for the hall windows, that was the number 2 for the facilities guy. Veronica had said there's grant funding for historic buildings, which is nice
if it comes through.
if it comes through. So, but do we know when it might come through?
If they
I-
applied for it.
Have they applied for it yet?
That's the question, if they
Oh,
applied.
okay,
And
so when
when is
Karen
it?
comes in, we can ask
Yeah.
them.
It hasn't been applied for. This is Veronica, just to say
Okay,
it hasn't
hi.
been applied for, but it could be. I'm in and out, so I can't, but I will when I can.
Yeah, we
So,
know.
You should have seen the look on their faces.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. Well, one of my questions though, for that, is there any way that he could do aside a year? And I don't know if this is the year to be doing it, but go and do the back of the building 1 year, do all the maintenance that needs to be done. And then the
Work your
next
way
were
around.
aside,
Oh, yeah,
to break it down.
down.
So it wouldn't be so
Right.
expensive.
Yeah,
But was the, when he talked about the windows,
Well, they're rattling upstairs, or the wind blows, it's one of the glasses and falling in.
Because we've been deferring this maintenance on the
Years.
windows
Yeah.
for a long time.
I know he said that there was some, on the stained glass windows, there was gaps and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
They're just hanging in there
in-
by the thread.
I guess because I'm more of a preservation type person, especially this big stained glass windows.
Right, yeah.
I wanna make sure that they're protected, and the more we defer this maintenance,
Mhm.
Right.
the more those, especially the glass, cause they're irreplaceable.
Right.
You can't replace those
Mhm.
windows.
Lisa did some work on them, right?
Was it her that did
Yes.
them? I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. They have been repaired at one point,
probably when we did the renovation.
probably, which is
Which is
25
30
years.
years
yeah,
ago.
30
Oh,
years ago.
Well, yeah, you're talking.
But you know, the.
But if you protect them by putting the
That
storm
plexi-
windows
that
on the
whatever-
It's
outside,
just a plexiglass is all it is, basically.
that would make a huge difference.
But I like your idea about,
Beside a
continuously
year.
going
Oh, yeah,
around,
to
they're
do-
not
yeah,
running
Yeah,
into.
and you may
Do-
not have to do the windows for another 20 years
Yeah.
or whatever, but at least if you're working your way around and, you know,
You see
this board
something
needs
else.
to be replaced or
Well,
whatever, you can
Yeah,
sum it
to
up a little
replace the
bit.
siding,
Yeah,
paint,
Yeah.
fix whatever the trim is.
Yeah,
You
and
could do one a year or one
Yeah.
every other
And the-
year. you
and
know.
it would be pretty consistent on the cost, I would think, on how much you would need each year.
Yeah, so,
that's a good idea. And you know, Townsend is notorious for not taking care of their buildings, they really are.
Yeah,
So this would be, it could be an ongoing,
Yeah.
just keep going around and,
yeah.
when you see the sills are.
And when we get to a point where we can actually put the money into a budget for maintenance for Memorial Hall or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't know, that's just my thought.
yeah, I
No,
agree with
Because
you.
we used to paint our house aside a year, just because it was labor intensive and the cost.
yeah,
It was a lot easier to
to
do.
do that.
Yeah, it's just a phased project.
Right,
Yeah.
Contractors
exactly.
know that, they understand that.
Yeah,
Some may say, no, I don't wanna do that, and others will say, well, now I got work this
For
year.
the next 4
year.
years,
yeah,
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
And I
you can
can
plan
rely
it,
on that.
Yeah,
yeah.
I think that's a good idea, I
So
really do.
what do we wanna do with this one?
With what?
For
The
the windows.
windows,
You don't happen to have the minutes from the first meeting, do you, Kathy?
Is Rob here?
From,
I think the first meeting was the highway and, oh no, the second meeting was facilities, wasn't it?
yeah,
So I do have it. But what did he say? What do we say about the windows?
they were saying about a grant.
yeah.
That's what-
Looking for grants, okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
know why
the
they
stained
haven't
glass
started
windows have
the
gaps in
process.
them. It needs to reglaze all the windows and put some windows on the outside of the building. This will save on energy costs. So if they haven't applied for grants yet. So, do we make a motion? To is that the $100,000 to reglaze and put some windows on them, or?
Well, let me see.
Hello.
Howdy.
No, what was his, no,
I feel a question. Can I eat an airhead in front of you guys? 'Cause
Yeah.
I have lunch right now, so.
Would you rather have a lunch?
Actually, yeah, those are fun. Who brought
Okay.
those? Wow, Natalie, all right. That's the good stuff.
okay, project to include stained glass windows, glazing is in poor condition. Several windows, stained glass is loose. This could be accomplished in phases, starting break room, great hall, rear building stage windows. So.
So we don't know what the cost for that would be,
No, for
but even he's thinking it can be done in
the
phases.
phases.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, because the break room is, we were up there one day.
Thought the wind was gonna come right through us.
So, do we wanna think about a motion? We don't know the cost, though, to break out the cost.
He didn't break it down.
No,
No,
it's just
no.
100K.
Well, and if we did.
But you can say not to exceed 100,000 or something at this point, that's all.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
But can we mention the phases? Or
yeah,
has he mentioned
why
it?
can't we?
I don't see why we can't.
I don't see why we can't, and then
Well, you,
use the phases here. Yeah, should we, I know this is so hard, so go ahead, sorry.
And then if there's grant money, that can always be put off to the second
Say,
phase.
second phase, right. Okay, what were we gonna ask Kieran?
the money, the,
Okay. So can you find out, or can we talk to Elizabeth directly?
Oh, that was the question.
Emailed through,
The,
because we need the answers by Tuesday.
Well, actually, yeah, like Tuesday morning.
Yeah,
For which,
there's supposedly a 25,000 library maintenance donation, but if it was earmarked as an endowment, you can't use it for maintenance?
you have asked the trustees in terms of how they want that allocated out. I
That's
guess.
the only thing,
that's it.
that's
Even
all
though
you
the
need to do.
family said it was for maintenance, they put in the endowment, is there any way, is there around that anyway?
It'd be up to the trustees.
Trustees.
Okay,
All right.
so,
okay, so then the second question was, there was a special article, back in the early 2000s, I believe, for sidewalks to be put in from the center of town to the high school. Some of the money has been spent. Veronica feels that there's money still in that account.
There is about $16,000.
Just
That's a
what we
magic
need.
number. That's a magic
It's in that,
number.
it's in that ballpark, yeah.
Okay, so we could take it from there.
from there.
Well, that's wonderful.
So,
Okay.
so we can say allocate the money from the special article for sidewalks.
Are you checking? So this wouldn't be for this Tuesday night special town meeting?
No,
Okay,
no, this is capital.
okay.
And it's for the library senior center sidewalks.
There's a world that there's a grant that can cover that.
But when will we know? And
We won't know till the summertime in terms of if we got it or not.
To win?
Summer.
Summer.
But
Those,
would
those
that,
sidewalks need to be fixed now.
But no project's gonna be done, because you have to bid it out. It's a 6-month timeline anyway, so
yeah, they have to have 3 bids to come in.
procurement requires anything over
They
$10,000.
require
Well, yeah, no, I agree with that, but what are you gonna do though?
Well, you know what happens though in the spring, they kind of go down a little bit.
Well, yeah, that's true, they do kind of sink.
I mean, they don't go away, obviously.
Yeah, it's the frosties will
Yeah,
subside,
Yeah.
they will,
Subside
warms up a little
somewhat.
bit.
but you just don't, you know,
Oh, I know.
I mean, you're talking
As
people
a,
who are very unstable
Yeah.
walking into this building, they make me nervous and I go on Wednesdays,
Yeah.
so.
as a
they need to-
whole, that parking lot is being looked at with Weston and Sampson for a re-engineering plan.
Oh,
Oh, okay,
I just had a call with them yesterday, because there's a drainage issue going on right there, and that's what's crushing the sidewalks and everything as a whole. I would rather do it once and do it right, rather than kind of piece this together.
yeah, no, I agree,
Absolutely.
So I-
absolutely, yeah.
I would rather us pause on doing one little, let's
patch.
re-pour some concrete
Okay,
and do it right all together.
Could we just have facilities keep marking it so people know there's
I
an
think it's,
issue,
yeah, there's
you
a few things going on over there.
yeah?
okay.
Mhm.
So you'd rather we not do anything
Well, let's give them a reason though.
for the sidewalks, yeah, and, because you're gonna have, look at.
I'd say there's a greater plan ahead to make
Yeah.
this project done right,
And so you
rather than
keep
nickel
doing
and
it.
diming it.
So, yeah, we're not just patching, we're doing a bigger
We're
picture,
gonna look at the,
parking lot,
whole,
sidewalks.
Yeah. Because there's a world that we're a finalist for an electric charging station there as well.
Oh,
And when they dig that up to run the
yeah,
line,
yeah,
it'll require
Yeah.
re-engineering anyways, and then you do the draining the proper way. And then you do the lines from the EV station.
Yeah.
To the building, you do the sidewalks then,
okay,
carry on.
so we could defer that one, based on the re-engineering of the parking lots and sidewalks at the library and senior center.
Who's asking you to push it along? Facilities? Or-
facilities,
Well,
yeah.
Facilities,
I think I would tell Mr. Beauchamp, and I can tell him, because I have a meeting with him Monday anyways, that we're gonna try to do this right down the road. And
Yeah.
No, I agree.
Yeah, it's not, we're not doing it, it's
Mhm.
just,
There's a better plan ahead.
I mean, the worst thing is when they paved Ash Street, which was beautiful, and then the next, like, I don't know, so many months later, they're digging up what they just
Well, they
paved.
did in front of my house too.
Yeah.
It's like, why are we doing this?
Usually once you do those projects, there's a moratorium in terms of when you can cut into the road again, unless it's for an emergency,
Well, it's for the water line, so.
which probably wasn't an emergency.
Well, it wasn't my house, because I developed the Olympic swimming pool in my front yard.
But, you know, it's just like,
You win the Olympics.
That's all I wanted.
okay, so, we could tell him, but for our meeting with the select board, I guess we could say we
We
want
can say
to
the same
defer.
yeah,
Because
that we understand there's a
Mhm.
bigger
bigger need, a bigger
What did you
project.
say, it was Weston and
on the way.
Sampson?
Yeah, and I can speak to this at the select board meeting. It's, Weston, like, I just completed the grant with them a
I
few days
mean,
ago.
they've been around forever, Weston and.
But even if there's a grant, don't we still have to vote on it and rate it? Because it would still have to come in front of capital if it's over a certain amount.
I would think so, even if it's,
Yeah, we still have to vote on it.
I think we still have to vote on all of them, whether there's a grant or not. You can just like, I was gonna vote on the police lease and just say it's gonna be paid out of their budget.
But because we've rated that high, can't we put down that this is rated
We are in favor,
of getting this done this year?
Yeah,
That was an earmark for Scarsdale as well, was the sidewalks there. So I'm gonna meet with her to chat about those as well, so.
Margaret Scarsdale,
Yeah.
chat about getting us school money.
People keep beating that drum, the chapter 70 funding,
Thought she was going in for emergency funding, but whatever. I digress. Don't get me started.
we have to change places like Framingham,
Mm,
Boston,
Mhm.
Lowell, before it'll ripple out to communities like
Yeah,
they don't even know
Townsend,
we're out here.
Pepperell,
You know,
Dunstable, Groton.
and
But
it's
you
because
gotta-
we're a
you-
regional school, is why we're,
But you
Right.
have a lot of regional schools in the state.
not as many as regular high schools.
yeah, right.
Your
Yeah.
regional schools are just, I
guess I graduated from a regional school.
oh, I did too. I graduated from North Middle.
Well, I haven't graduated from Dayton Rehoboth.
I'm an architect and I design schools, so, yeah, I know all this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're good with MSBA people then, huh?
Oh, yeah, they love me.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, so we have to go through you for Elizabeth. So we just need to find out how much money.
In which account?
Well, you said there's 16,000 in that account, but they're not gonna defer it anyway, so, okay. Do we have any other questions for Elizabeth?
I have a question for capital planning.
Okay.
When you guys make recommendations and then you get a town meeting warrant article to approve of said capital project,
Mhm.
why isn't there an end date on it?
What do you mean?
So you approve
Done by.
the sidewalks projects have to be done
Done
by, like a
by.
grant requars you close it out and finish it, or you don't get the reimbursement. Why aren't you,
Because we've never been asked.
Cause I don't know, cause I've only done this like once.
Well, isn't it that it's for, like, this is for fiscal year 27, so it would be done in fiscal year 27?
Maybe it's a swoon.
so
Well,
as someone who just looked at your past articles, there's more than 6 figures worth of unspent funds outstanding from town meeting warrant articles that haven't been spent.
but is it sitting there? It's sitting there,
It's sitting there.
and it hasn't been spent, it's
So-
been approved.
So,
But
Well, because, no, let me
That's a
ask you
good
that, well, let's go, now that you said that, okay, cause I had a note from Veronica. The protective bunker gear, this was approved for FY 26, so we approved it last year as a capital planning thing, but no funds were available. So but you're saying if we approved it, is there $135,000 sitting somewhere?
There is against the specific old warrant articles, like there's some from 2019, 2021.
Well,
Do you know
how
what
do I
they're
fix
for?
that?
Yeah, I'll show you. I can email you along the old
I thought
budget.
they cleaned that up.
I thought they did too. I thought that was I thought at one
It's
point.
like we were just saying, we
Yeah, it was-
closed
Can I
down.
talk?
2 minutes. so
Okay.
This is
yes,
Veronica. Can I talk?
Yes,
Yeah,
go ahead.
Can you hear me?
yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
we have, as Kira knows, because we've discussed this several times over the past couple of weeks, those articles we've held, and therefore all sorts of things. And unless the owner of the article, the person that brought it forward to whatever town meeting, gives up the funds, the money sits there for years until they decide to repurpose it for something. Last year, we repurposed what we could and put it in capital planning. That helped us pay the lease payment, et cetera, et cetera. We never set aside funds for the bunker gear. So capital planning brings this to the select board by March 1st. The select board votes what goes forward from the recommendations based on the funding available. So there is no funding set aside for the bunker gear. We voted it last year, but we never set aside the funds because there wasn't any. If we had had capital, if we had had free cash, if that 200K and free cash hadn't been repurposed, that's where that would have come from, but we just didn't have it. So we didn't buy it and there's no money, but we did it last year.
So, okay, I still, all this money that's sitting out there that's been approved, you can't use it unless the person.
So
well,
for
they don't
instance,
need it?
there's like parks and cemetery, or cemetery parks, I can't remember exactly.
Yeah, whatever.
Like they have a project that has kind of stalled out, and Veronica knows this one because we looked at it and we're both kind of like, this is an old, outstanding, it's an ash building, so people can put their ashes in for those that have passed or something. But it's sort of stalled out. I don't know the background, but it's, what was it, Veronica, like $16,000 or something like that?
I thought it was 20 to 30.
Maybe it was in
I
there.
could be wrong. I don't have that list in front of me.
Do I go to that committee and say, I'm gonna sweep that into the general fund? Because that's the budget scenario. We are in a diabolical budget situation here.
Well,
Yeah.
if they're not spending it, and I know for a fact, because I bought it, that they have plots set aside at Hillside Cemetery, you could only put ashes
Mhm.
an urn, because I have a plot there, so I know that they have a section
Yeah.
that's just for ashes.
Yep.
So do they need a building? And why are we going back and asking these people?
Well, I guess the greater question is, as capital planning, don't you go back and do like a triage of the success of the project?
Are you talking to somebody that's?
I mean, but like, I don't know who's been on, but like,
The answer is no. The answer is no.
The short answer, yeah.
Short answer.
Okay,
yeah,
thank
because like, I
you.
think of like a recap. Okay, this is what we did last year. How successful were we?
Well,
You know, we gave, highway this, we gave parks that. We voted for a roof here. Did they do the roof? Is it still leaking? Because what's the point of the group otherwise?
Well, we sort of do that, and we talk amongst, but we really don't submit
we don't follow
You don't have
up.
a
Well,
recap.
because, I don't.
We count on the department head coming forward and saying, we funded this last year, it's in the works, and now we need this. This is part of our 5-year plan. So things that don't get approved roll to the next
Okay.
time.
Yeah, right.
Okay, now was it for an ashes, or was it they were talking about green burial? Did they put money away for green burial? Is that
What is a columbarium? It's whatever, I think that's the word, a columbarium, or something like that.
It's a green area.
That's what it's for.
It's like a tomb, yeah.
Yeah, there's a
Like a
place.
little
I've
building
seen
you can
walls.
rent in.
We know what it is, yeah, but no, that's not what I know what I'm talking about. It's green burial.
Yeah.
That's something John Barrett's been looking into with Roger, and I think they did talk about a piece of land that could be used for
It's a
that, and I was wondering
it's a
if that's what,
What is it, what does it
It's a
say?
structure for the reverential and usually public storage of funerary
Funerary.
urns holding cremated remains of the dead.
well, that's.
I have seen churches that have built walls
They do, yeah.
around their cemetery, and
New
they
Orleans.
put the
Yeah, they do.
ashes in those walls.
Well, it's no different than,
You got a mausoleum up here on,
right, as a mausoleum versus.
Yeah, not to
Yeah.
get too locked into the
Yeah,
weeds,
okay.
Yeah.
but, so again, as a capital planning group, I would encourage you to put a timetable on any recommendation or approval you make.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you
That's a
recommend to
great
the
idea.
select board, we want to
within the
get
year.
air packs. We want to see that this is earmarked within a year to be spent, and the select board can say, all right, well, here we are. Does, air packs require more than 1 year? Whatever, you let them opine on that and check with the requester.
Okay,
So,
okay.
and then in hindsight, what I'm gonna ask of the groups that haven't spent the money is, can I take that money and sweep it back into the
Yeah.
general fund?
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, or.
Just ask, and all they can say is no, it's,
But
But
then
then I'd
can
wanna
we
know.
say to them, when are you gonna do it?
Yeah,
yeah, sure.
But
If you're not gonna do it within the next year,
You've had this money for 2 years or
Yeah.
3 years, and
and we really need it.
what's the timeline?
Because it's the
Exactly.
taxpayers.
Yeah.
well,
Right.
yeah, I didn't realize money's been sitting out there, I mean.
Well, I knew
It's
that
like-
when you hear bits and pieces that, they've taken back money over the years, but there's never ever been a true, let's really sit down and,
Accounting of money
Unwriting the
being.
warrant
Yeah.
article as well.
I
That's the thing,
guess,
so-
well, just like, me and the grants and grants not being completed in the timeline that they're supposed to be completed in, and.
Not mine, though.
Mine.
I thought you were throwing me under the bus, Carol. I was like, I'm right here.
No, my recreation plan took years. Wait, So don't get me started on contracts and grants, but I guess this just hurts my head that we have money that's not being spent, that's sitting there for years.
we can't do anything.
And we can't do anything, I mean.
So we put ourselves through a fizzle every year over it.
It makes no
Right,
sense to me. I mean, it just
These
makes,
people should come
So I think
forward.
that's what the value of a capital planning committee is. The action item is, again, everyone gets new water bottles, and we want the water bottles supplied and expended within a calendar year.
Yeah, I don't think,
Makes sense.
it makes sense. It really does.
make sense.
So we can set
Yeah.
the flavor of it all, I guess.
Because that's your recommendation. That's what
Yes.
capital planning is supposed to do, is make a recommendation to the select board to say, we want new water bottles for everyone. But they gotta be within the fiscal year, or calendar
Okay.
year, whatever.
Okay, so
Alright.
we do that, and who, we get
Who's
disbanded.
who's the
But that's-
enforcer?
But that's
Who's the
just,
enforcer?
Your
Yeah.
town administrator, because your select board goes to
Yep.
the town meeting, gets voted on, the residents say, that's how we want our tax dollars
Okay.
spent.
Okay,
And then the town administrator chases the
Yeah.
water bottle provider
All
and
the
say,
groups.
buy
Chases
water
money.
bottles for
they
everybody.
chase the money.
Oh, yeah, you got accountability.
'Cause you
It's
follow the money.
accountability.
okay, and if we don't, and the water bottles don't show up, we can pull the money back then.
Then I would say your town administrator gets to sweep that back.
Okay,
Cancel the contract or whatever.
Yeah, you don't have it done by this date, that's it. Give an expiration.
So you don't think the money should go into capital stabilization?
I think a percentage could, but I don't think all of it should, because it could be reallocated against other taxpayer needs.
Yeah.
Because maybe something else has come up. I don't think
But you would use it for one-time funding, right?
it would be free cash, so it'd go back.
Okay, free cash,
Yeah.
okay.
Because then you could vote how you want to use your free cash. Is it to balance the budget? Is it to buy a police cruiser? Is it to buy everyone, golden toilets?
What's the difference between free cash and the general fund?
general fund is just your day-to-day budget,
Just day to
and
day.
anything left is free cash.
All right.
It's just another term for free cash, basically, but general fund is how we pay the bills.
All right.
Well, that helps a lot, I think.
I mean, I've been trying to catch Don the last few days, so I was gonna make him aware of it as well. And eventually get authorization from those departments. You know, I'll use Roger at Parks and Cemetery for it. Say, hey, are you gonna do this project?
Yeah.
If not,
Yeah.
then can I take the money back?
Yeah.
And put it into the free cash general fund.
Yeah, and he can come back
Well,
and
if he says
ask
no,
again.
if we say to him, well, you don't spend it within such a time, it needs to go back.
Well, I'd ask, do you have a contract in place? Do you have a statement of work?
Great.
Yeah,
Is there a timeline to get it done?
Okay.
or,
How long is it, a contract is good for how long? I mean, does the contractor say
Typically 3 years.
3 years? Okay.
Yeah, I think the state is.
Well, he's probably had that many more than that.
I mean, working for the federal government, we have contracts that, I think we could do 5 years, but we could do 1-year options, so,
Yeah, really.
yeah, so,
We could say that too, that we could give you a 1-year option if necessary.
well, it
Get something
depends,
done.
it depends what the statement of work says and how you,
Yeah.
how you write your contract.
Okay.
I'll write your contract.
Okay.
Because I
All
don't
the
like,
contracts are gonna go to you.
I don't like how some of your contracts are written, but. that's
I know
just
you
me.
don't.
Okay, so I think that does help a lot when we go through these now. Do we, well,
Do you need me for anything else?
do we have,
Again, all you have is.
So what about the windows for town hall? Because there was a grant that might be available for those too.
Yeah, the historic renovation grants for buildings. It would take some time. I haven't applied for it yet, but it would take some time.
You need, a question being, why haven't you applied for it? Because we haven't given direction, is that the part of the
I
process?
haven't had time.
Okay, that's good enough. That's good
I
enough.
mean, that's good enough.
I would also say we should fix the roof before I fix the windows,
Mm-hmm.
because your roof I have water leaking into my office,
Oh.
which I just filed an insurance claim for, so.
Oh, So
Is
that-
that on here?
No.
Okay.
because
Yeah, it
just-
is for down the road.
Is it?
Yeah, for down the road. like
For down the
28 or
road,
down the
something.
road, how far down the road do we?
Was he didn't he talk about patching your roof, your roof?
Yeah, this is like a big ice dam,
Yep,
and somehow the water's gotten underneath the,
Oh,
well, yeah,
The roof.
they found its way.
the water's undefeated.
I remember him saying something about what he was gonna. do
28, 250,000 for 20.
For next year.
Fiscal year 28, yep.
yeah,
But I know he had mentioned about the ice dam in your office, and I thought he was getting something to, they just do a temporary
fix.
fix on it. And then, he did put in for next year to do the roof.
That would be a good, just general building upkeep here would be probably, I would do a debt exclusion if it were me. And I would do roof, windows, and probably paint, patch the building. Roof is first, because there's no point of a building, you have water leaking.
Oh, right, yeah.
Windows are nice to have, but
Yeah, but the
Well,
windows are
no.
historical. You're
these
talking,
are-
yeah.
the stained glass windows are irreplaceable, so you really need to.
have a historian come in and probably do that. Like Tobias Restoration or something like that.
Yeah.
Would be the ones to use.
oh, he doesn't do windows.
well,
He doesn't do windows.
Tobias, then?
That's what we were
That's
talking.
what you told us.
Could think of a couple others.
But yeah, you wanna protect those windows, cause you're just never gonna get them back.
Or cover them. Like, why aren't we
Well,
covering
that's
them?
what he
yeah,
was
you
talking
do
about.
the
Covering the
storm
outside.
windows on the
That's what-
outside,
Not
not
the
the
inside?
inside.
No, outside.
Boy,
I don't know why they,
Why they
don't
did
get that.
that? Who
well,
put
you know
that?
what, those storm windows on the inside are really too big, so I don't know if somebody decided that, oh, it's a pain in the neck to put them on the outside, maybe we just,
put them on the inside.
I don't know.
I don't
It
know.
was
I
raining
just-
that day.
Mhm.
I'm on the inside where they don't do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Bizarro world, so.
Yeah,
So the building,
So you said that if you were to do roof and windows, you'd do it how?
a debt exclusion.
Yeah, exclusion.
what is that?
Debt exclusion is like it's a short-term note.
Yeah.
Okay,
So it'd be like a 10-year horizon for paying off a $250,000 note on behalf of the town.
Yeah.
And it would increase the taxpayers, tax by that amount over the 10 years.
For 10 years
But
and
it
then it
stops.
disappears.
it stops.
Yeah, there's a clock.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not a 2.5 override that.
Yes,
Right,
yeah.
yeah, it's not a
Which-
permanent, yeah.
it's not permanent, which,
It's a bit more palatable for the taxpayer.
Mhm.
Mhm. Unless you like the state that
But
we keep paying for the Tobin Bridge.
you'd have to do it for something that's not a reoccurring expense.
Right,
It's a one, so.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't want that
one
to
time.
set-
time.
Yeah,
it would be a one-time.
Yeah, this building, when they renovated, was a debt exclusion.
Oh, okay.
And that was what, 30 years ago?
Yeah.
30 years ago. It's
Yeah.
Could probably
It's
do-
time, but yeah, it's time
probably,
to.
yeah. Well, that came back 2 or 3 times before it went through.
Oh, okay.
but just thinking of the entryway,
Mhm.
we have people slipping and falling out front, like, there's some general deferred maintenance in this building that could really benefit from
Carpeting.
a 1 or 2 year approach to repair and get
So-
up to standard.
Defer this and just do like the whole building, roof,
Well,
windows,
the thing is,
siding.
Rob
paint,
doesn't have
and do it
Rob
all
doesn't
through
have a
debt
crew.
exclusion.
Yeah,
Well, it has
I
to
mean-
all be,
If you get a real
Subbed out.
assessment of it, have a true historian, or if it's not to buy, there's other people in the area that do it, have them come in, evaluate the building, soup to nuts, and say,
He could probably do that.
here's 1 or 2, here's a 1 or 2 year plan for a phased approach. Here's the total number. Off you go.
would that help in securing a grant to have that information?
You have like a GDAP come and evaluate the building for your GDAP architects. Have
Okay.
you ever heard of that?
No.
no,
They are doing the union building for us in Dunstable. And then they PM'd the project for us with the folks that did the exterior. And then one part of the option in the grant and option in the town funding was for them to do the interior as well. So they removed all the lead paint off the building. They redid all the brick, all the facade, all the iron and copper detail. It's beautiful.
So do you have to pay for somebody to come in to give you an estimate on
Yes.
how? Okay.
yeah.
And do you know what that cost would be to have something like that?
I think GDAP was around $25,000 to $30,000.
Yeah.
And that went towards the expense of the project at
Okay.
the end.
Okay,
That was sort of a carrot from them.
okay.
Well, the thing with Tobias, though, although he doesn't, he would know who does windows.
He may.
Yeah, that might be, he's a guy who's in town here.
Is he the one that's doing some of the
The,
house
Cooper.
He's
stuff?
doing the
Cooper
bridge.
Oh, the Cooper,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, he did some stuff at the big house.
He's a good point of resource for like, all right, here's what's going on, and then
And he's
give you
pretty
a
good
thumbs
guy.
up or a thumbs
He really
down on
is.
whether he
Okay.
can move
Yeah.
it forward for you.
Okay,
We like him a lot.
He does a lot of work in Dunstable.
okay.
He's the known guy in the area, so.
So he's like a historian type
Yeah,
guy?
yeah, exactly.
Does he do appraisals?
I don't know.
No, appraisal of the bank. Appraisal of the job or appraisal of the
No,
property?
of like historical items.
Oh.
No, I think you'd have to
furniture
go
and
to
stuff
like
like that.
Stanners or
You have
something.
to, no. That's okay. I think his is strictly structured.
Okay. Just curious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so this gives us good food for thought.
Yeah,
Okay.
the first step would be using free cash or an article to authorize the town to seek bids for renovation work of the exterior aspects of the Memorial Hall.
So how could we recommend to the selectmen to do that for the May meeting? Okay.
Because then it's probably about 3 to 6 months for a bid to go out.
Yeah.
You get all the different firms, whether it be Tobias, GNAP, 123 architecture firm. They're licensed historians, basically, to do the review of the work.
Well, the thing with Tobias, he's in town here.
This is probably too big for him,
Hmm.
this project. Because this is
biggie.
Well, yeah, it's a big building, you're talking roof, windows, siding.
Or you could team with somebody, or something like that, you know, as a local
Right.
person or something.
I'll forward you guys I'll send it to you, the KNAP, what they did for the Union Building in Dunstable. You know, it's on 113, you could drive right by it.
I do drive,
Swallow Union,
Yeah,
which one is the Union building?
It's the one that says Swallow Union. The big white one next to the church on the hill,
in that big
Oh.
intersection.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
right across, right up above the fire station, right across from like, the police department and farmhouse cafe.
Well, I know the little fire station's like the little, the cafe. Okay.
Right down from where that big house burned down.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, where they
6 months
rebuilt,
ago or something.
yeah, but it's
Yeah.
beautiful, that they rebuilt it, it looks,
Yeah, the
it-
Johnsons redid it. So.
it's absolutely, it actually looks better than the old house.
I
Well, they
stood there-
usually do.
I stood there about an hour after that fire. I was like, well, that wasn't good.
No,
The
that
fire chief's like, it was across from the station. I'm like, I see that.
was- Oh, yeah, it was.
He's like, we're volunteer. He's like, we didn't have anybody. I'm like, I hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It went up fast.
We made a phone call and, waited for a response.
Was it on well? Is that well area?
No, that's town water. So.
Oh, okay, cause when I first moved to West, we were all on wells and I didn't realize that when there's a fire, cause half volunteer fire departments and there's no hydrants. So
There you go,
basically they come and say,
Jay, Jay.
too bad.
Yeah, he was like, we made sure the animals were out.
Yeah.
The people were-
And the people,
Yeah.
And basically your house just burns down and they just come and watch and make sure like.
Right.
Doesn't catch the police station down the way. That was the other one. I
Yeah,
was like, oh,
something
please
like that,
please don't light the whole neighborhood on fire.
Protect the
Yeah.
station.
Yeah, something like that. Anyways, all right, so.
so where are we?
I'm railroading you.
All
I'll
right.
leave you alone.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, informational though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for the
so-
candy.
You're welcome. Have a good weekend.
So
Thanks.
do we want to think about what he said for the windows, the side, no, or that's different. The roof in the
Windows,
windows.
And anything else that needs to be
anything
done.
else to
Well,
be done?
yeah, I think
So,
So it would be a
we say
dead,
this should be part of a larger project, but first we need a study
Yeah.
to make sure we got the whole scope. And then,
is it a study or is it,
Well, we,
the first thing is a study.
To
Here's,
assess
here's
building.
everything the building needs.
just,
And then you
to
can
ass-
phase it.
but do we have to, like,
just to,
do we have to pay for a study?
yes,
To
but
assess
like he said,
Like
it
you
goes
said, it's
towards the.
20
Right,
But it goes
Restoration.
towards the restoration,
Which,
So-
yeah,
if they get the bid.
how about we, like a motion to the select board to have a historian, come in to assess Memorial Hall building for the.
Perfect.
The exterior, to assess the exterior of,
And explain to people why it has to be a
in
historian.
Memorial Hall,
So,
to assess, let's see. how
So
much-
it's a
so, okay,
condition.
I make a
That's-
motion that the select board use free cash to have a restoration expert come in to give an estimate on renovation of town hall, what needs to be done, the cost, and to go for a debt exclusion.
Sounds good to me.
Now,
Does that-
can we add in that the,
Or do I leave off debt exclusion?
no, I put that in.
No, I think I put that in.
no, but it should say like a study to establish the scope of
Okay.
work.
So to have a restoration come in.
It's not just somebody coming in and saying,
Right.
Do an
you give me
Okay.
this much money, I'll
To-
do this.
assess
To
or
assess Memorial Hall,
the exterior.
Yeah, do we, yeah,
Exterior,
exterior.
Hall, what else did you say?
exterior,
Basically,
scope of work.
Exterior, in,
a study to establish the scope of work.
Okay,
Okay.
that
to
works.
come in, expert, to do a study to assess Memorial Hall exterior work. Okay. And And to go and to, for fun,
We could just say for future or for future potential debt exclusion or something like that.
Yeah.
In other words, we don't know what's
It's gonna cost.
the total right now, but we're just saying before we just
Actually,
throw money at something,
get it right.
potential.
Yeah.
we want to know what the building needs and then decide.
Okay, so let's do this again. I make a motion to recommend the select board to use free cash to have a restoration expert do a study to assess Memorial Hall exterior
Exterior.
work
Yeah.
for a for a future potential debt exclusion. How's that?
Yeah.
Does that sound good? Okay,
Okay, so,
okay, so
I have-
that's the motion
I
I'm
have-
making.
okay, go
Okay.
ahead, Veronica.
I have a question about the free cash. I would do free cash, or if we can redirect articles into capital stabilization and take it out of there, just in
Okay.
case the free cash isn't available. I agree with the, the article, the whatever, the motion,
Okay,
except I would want to be a little more flexible on the funding source.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so for free cash or reallocation of,
Special articles into capital stabilization.
special articles into capital stabilization.
Yeah.
okay. Okay, free cash or reallocation of special articles.
And maybe just leave it there. Maybe just leave it there.
Just leave it there.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Put a period.
For a restoration expert, okay, all right, so that's the motion.
Who's gonna second it? We need a second.
JB's, okay.
Okay. All right, we'll take a roll call vote. Veronica, do you want to vote?
I'm not going to vote on these only because I vote on them again, and
Okay.
well, I
Yeah.
could.
That's
I'm a yes on this. If you want to use my vote, I'm a yes for this.
Okay. All right,
John Mazekas, yes?
Natalie Call, yes.
Rob Usula, yes.
And Carol Hoff says yes.
Kathleen Spofford, yes.
Okay. So we're going to go back to the library and sidewalk, to make a motion.
Oh, yeah, we have to write a motion for that.
We need to do a motion for that.
It's Western and Sampson Engineering.
Is it, I think it was Weston and Sampson. So do we want to make a motion to like defer?
It's almost the same thing.
Yeah.
There's a bigger study going on.
Weston and, because of the re-engineering of the library and senior center parking lots
yeah.
and sidewalks. How do we want to say this?
What did they say? It was a drainage situation that
Yeah,
seems to
he
be
said it was
causing this?
great, yeah,
Yeah.
that's causing some of the frost heaves and stuff, so,
Oh, and they're gonna put in a,
Solar or
electric
something.
vehicle
Vehicle
charging
charging
station,
station.
which means they gotta trench from the building
Building.
out to the parking lot anyway, so it's gonna.
yeah, they gotta dig it up. to
Yeah.
put the,
That doesn't have anything to do with the solar, though, right?
no,
No, okay.
no.
All right,
It's
So,
just charging your car.
okay.
Do we want to, for repair library and senior center sidewalk, do we want to say,
Do we just say we defer this pending the results of the
Study.
current Weston and Sampson site
re-engineering?
plan? Yeah, re-engineering study.
Yes.
Re-engineering.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that sounds good.
And if people ask questions, we can explain what we're talking about. I mean, you could explain. Or you could defer to me.
Okay, let Kathy finish writing, so she has it.
Library. All right, Memorial Hall.
Okay, so it's to defer this article depending, or this request, pending
Pending
current
the,
engineering study.
Results of the, yeah. Or you could just say the current engineering study, re-engineering study.
Yeah, it's re-engineering study.
I mean, you can say Weston and Sampson if people want to throw a name out, or so people say, oh,
And it's the library and the senior center.
yeah, library and senior center, yep.
Okay, is that a motion are you making a motion? Robert?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so that is,
That's the motion, and we
Okay.
just need a second.
Do you want to read the motion so we can?
motion was made to defer the senior center library sidewalk project pending results of the current re-engineering study being done by Western and Sampson.
But should we mention did you say sidewalk and driveway or not?
No, I did not.
We need driveway in there too.
Yeah,
Parking lots.
yeah, parking lot, yeah,
Parking lot.
Oh, okay.
and
sidewalks and parking lot, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Okay. Okay,
Are you good with the motion?
yeah,
Who's gonna second it?
I'll second
Okay, and we'll take a vote.
it. Gerald Mazekas, yes.
Natalie Call, yes.
Rob Usula, yes.
Kathleen Spofford, yes.
Carol Hofstas, yes.
Veronica Cal, yes.
Thank you. You scare us when you
Yeah.
pop up.
You're keeping us awake.
Yeah.
We all jump when we hear your voice.
Sorry.
That's okay, no. Oh, well, while you're there, I think we're going down to replace the heating system at Memorial Hall, and I know one of your notes was send for green communities evaluation.
That's what I would do with that.
What is that like a grant or?
Yes, there's an annual Green Communities grant that gets applied for. It's done through the Energy Committee. It's one of the major things that they do. And Rise Engineering comes in and studies all the buildings, schools included. And then there's a whole spreadsheet with what is similar to what we're doing here. What's the most advantageous? What's going to cost the most money versus save us the most money? And then you can put in for around 130,000 a year. I think it is, maybe it's 200. There's a cap to the amount that you can apply through the Green Communities program at the state. And I don't know where it sits in there, and so that's why I would put that there. Otherwise, I know that the motion we just made was for historical, but maybe we can roll it into that somehow too. You know, if it's something that needs done inside. I don't know.
Right, so it's a renovation project.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, why not?
Why not?
I mean, it might be one sort of heating is better than another for keeping the paint on the walls or whatever historic details are. I don't know. So.
Yeah,
Okay.
all right, good.
I should just tell you guys, in about 20 minutes, I'm gonna be off, so just know that. I won't be able to
Okay.
stay on, and we
Okay.
might not be done. So, but that's okay. I'll see it all on Tuesday.
All
And
right.
Carol, you have my comments. You have my comments, so.
Yep, I do. I have your comments, so I got them all. So,
All right,
Okay.
highway next.
yeah, okay, so do we need to make a motion, or are we adding that into the first one?
Well, we'd have to redo that motion then.
Are we just gonna make a motion to use the green communities?
To offset the cost?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, do like a separate motion to
Yeah.
just, use Green Communities potential grant for
Yeah,
replacing heating system.
I guess we could, what is it?
I think Rob even mentioned that too, though.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think
If I remember
I think it was on there about a grant or something.
Hmm.
If he could get a grant. So, I guess we could say request, a green communities evaluation for replacing this Memorial Hall heating system.
Yeah.
Motion to request Green Communities evaluation for Memorial Hall heating
For
system.
replacement of heating.
Well, yeah,
System.
replacing, the Memorial Hall heating system.
So moved.
Second.
All right, let's take a vote.
Joan Mazekas, yes.
Kathy's still writing.
Natalie Cole, yes.
Rob Usula, yes.
Carol Haas is yes.
Veronica Cal, yes.
Okay. And Kathy's still writing away, so.
Yes. Okay.
Okay,
it all.
yay, got it all, yay.
Unanimous.
Can't read it, but I got it.
I hope you can read it.
That's what the recordings are all about. Okay, so that's good then.
Okay, okay, I think the 31,100, I don't think we have to do
Yeah.
anything because that
That's
was
been taken out,
already.
right?
That
Came out
was-
of
That came out of the
stabilization.
stabilization
Yeah.
fund.
We have to vote that because it's a new payment. It's the last payment,
Okay.
for that. And it should, we have the money in capital stabilization, and I would take it out of there.
Okay, as far as I know, it was already transferred. I was told it was
That
already
was
transferred.
last year's. That was last year's.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
Wow.
last year, okay.
Motion-
All right, so
I'll make a motion that we make the final payment of 31,100.
from the capital stabilization,
The
capital stabilization fund.
Second?
And we wanna vote, wanna start Natalie?
Natalie Cole, yes.
Joan Mazekas, yes.
Rob Usula, yes.
Carol Hofstas, yes.
Catherine Spofford, yes.
Veronica Cal, yes.
Thank you.
Okay. So let's see, we've done the cat loader, we've done Memorial Hall heating,
Yeah.
we've
We've
done
done
the
the-
library roof. No, not the roof, we did the sidewalks
Um,
and the windows.
no, the roof, I thought the roof was all part of the exterior.
No, library roof,
Oh, oh yeah, the library roof, I guess. we
but I
did.
don't know what the score was on that, so,
Let me
you know, that's
see.
up to
Wait a
you,
minute.
but.
Oh.
Wait a minute, let me see if I can find what he said about the library roof.
Kathy, could you have me a Kleenex? Sure, thank you.
Okay, here's the library roof. Flat roof sections have been leaking. Several attempts have been made to solve the problem, but new leaks keep appearing. This is a repair fix project only.
Why aren't we replacing it?
Is this the old roof or the new roof we're talking about here? Is this on the new edition or is it on the older part?
It's on the flat part of the library, flat
Oh,
roof of the
okay.
library.
The flat.
A flat roof in New
Is-
England?
Well, look at the school.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I don't
well, look
agree
at
with it.
Sterlite, it's all flat, everything.
Oh, that's
right,
it is,
Buildings
yeah.
are Flat.
But I don't know which part of the roof is flat. Is it over the round room?
I know.
I don't know.
I don't know,
Well,
so,
it's a question anyway, I mean,
so I guess this is something we probably need to do, because we can't have it.
No,
can't have it leak.
Yeah.
Can't have it keep continuing to leak.
so is there funding on that? What would the funding be?
I don't know, did he say anything?
40,000?
Fiscal year, library roof. Just the $40,000, this is a repair fix project only. I don't see anything in here about where money would come from. So,
Does this go back to the supposed 25,000 library maintenance donation?
Oh, yeah, that's right, we need to ask the librarian.
Oh.
We need to ask the trustees about,
okay,
can that money be used for,
That's it.
how much is there and can it be
25,
used for?
you know, 25K towards a $40,000,
Yeah.
okay. Under here.
It was the Bagleys that donated it.
It was who?
Bagleys?
See if it will. Maintenance donation of 25K, okay, see if we have
Bagley
that.
family, yeah.
Okay, if we could find that out, but if not, we need to pay, I would think we need to come up with the money.
Yeah,
It
Yeah.
might be something less than 40,000.
Yeah.
so would we ask for it out of free cash?
I guess
think-
that's the only place we can ask for it,
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we don't have that much
Yeah.
in,
so,
our stabilization.
go ahead.
Unless- Unless we can reallocate the articles, the special articles. There is, that 450 or so that, we have, about 250 of that is money that TCAM hasn't pulled out yet. The other, there's about 200,000 in just flat out articles for various things that have, some of them have $450 in it. Some of them have 16,000. Some of them have 30,000. And they're all projects that haven't been done or have been done partially, or the money was used and there was some money left over and it's just sitting there. So if we can get that reallocated, I would say either free cash, which it's doubtful that we'll have enough, or reallocation of special articles. Because this is one-time stuff
Okay,
and it's stuff that needs to be done. So
yeah. We agree. So we could say, that's 40,000. So something like repair the library roof using reallocated special article funds or free cash.
Yeah.
sounds good to me.
Even if we find out that the library has 25,000 to go towards the 40, that would just be that much
Yeah.
less we'd have to ask for.
We don't have to
And-
ask for 15 then.
Yeah,
And we could zero out capital stabilization, because after the 31K comes out, we still have about 15K in there. So we
okay,
could, because there's 46K in there.
okay.
So,
Okay.
so the combination of the two, if that money exists, would be great.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Okay.
so we'll find out from the library. Are you good with that, Kathy?
Okay, so what's the motion gonna be? To approve repair of library roof from special article reallocation and or free cash?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll make that motion.
second.
Okay.
Okay, now we can vote. Go for it.
Kathleen Spofford, yes.
Karen Bezekas, yes?
Natalie Colley, yes.
Robbie Usula, yes.
Carol Hawkins, yes.
Veronica Kell, yes.
Okay, thank
All
you.
right.
All right. All right, so,
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
I just happened to think, so when Karen was in here, he was saying that we should put an end date,
mhm.
Oh,
Oh,
and we haven't done that. So should we say to be completed in fiscal year 27?
that's a year.
yeah, that gives
Yeah,
them a year.
that's reasonable.
Okay, so for all of them?
Yeah, so,
Yeah,
So you're fine.
okay, so I'd like to amend that motion and all previous motions for the money to end in, for it to be completed but in fiscal year 27.
Yeah,
well, let me think about that.
I know, because
The library roof, I think that's,
we can do, okay, let's start with that.
the
Okay,
library roof, I think that's reasonable to be completed
To
in
be-
FY 27.
completed FY 27. Is there a second on that? Because I think we have to revote it.
Carolyn seconded.
Okay,
That seems reasonable. I guess we all need to vote again.
yes,
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
okay. Veronica, are you there?
Yes, I'm a yes. Yes, Veronica Kell,
Okay,
yes.
okay, okay.
All right, very
Um,
good. Okay,
But
so,
the one about doing the study with the exterior of the,
Memorial Hall.
Yeah.
but that's only the study, right? That's not the actual repair.
yeah, so
Yeah.
that could still be within
Yeah,
fiscal
okay.
year 27.
Okay,
Okay, so,
and why don't we do, I guess I could go for the heating system because we're looking for the green evaluation, so that could probably
Yeah.
be done. in
Same
20.
thing, the grant, yeah.
So, so I guess we could just say all of those, do we need to say,
I almost think the safest way is to revote all of them.
Totally.
Yes.
revoke them
Yes.
separately?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
We'll start with the first one, is that was the renovation one.
okay, recommend to select board, to use free cash or reallocate, special articles for a restoration expert to do a study to assess Memorial Hall exterior work to be completed within fiscal year 27. For a future, possible future debt exclusion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So we're just adding FY 27.
Okay, so, amended motion.
Do we have a second?
Second,
We all want to vote?
Yes,
yes.
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 Veronica?
Veronica Kell, yes.
Okay.
Okay. So library sidewalks, we don't have to do anything, I don't believe, because that's just for the engineering plan to
Oh, yeah.
reevaluate it after that, so.
And that, Kieran said he's doing that now, so.
Yeah, yeah.
I guess we'll leave that alone.
Yep.
Do we have to say FY 27 for the 31,100? They gotta pay it, so.
No, because that's a final
already-
payment, so
Yeah,
I think
I
that's
think that's good.
all set. How about the Green Communities evaluation, or that is, we're just waiting to hear from that?
Well, Veronica said they meet annually or something, that's through the Energy Committee,
Yeah,
so
so we don't need to,
I'm gonna say, let's leave that alone.
okay, all right. So that's it then,
So that's,
for going back
so
to
does
do
that
that,
bring
okay.
that back to the dump truck?
So now
Yep.
we're, okay,
New one.
so we have the
We-
roof.
We already voted on the 31.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the dump truck.
So Veronica's comment was recommend to FY 28-29 because there's
No
no
money.
funds. Let me see what he said about the dump truck. That was the highway.
Oh, he had the payment plan there and everything.
Yeah, he had
Yeah,
a
well,
payment
Yeah, he has a
plan.
release thing.
Did I?
So to raise appropriate.
Well, he's got the two different payment plans.
Is it one a 5-year and a 7-year or something?
Well, one is, okay, one is the first payment is due at lease signing. And the second one is first payment is due 1 year from lease date. And then there's a 5-year plan and a 7-year plan.
It was the first payment.
What's the first payment, yeah, does it say?
Finance amount, the first payment. Two advance and arrears, 5. Doesn't really say what the first payment is, what is
With
due
this
at.
first payment at least signing on the.
Yeah, it doesn't
on the-
say what the
on the-
actual payment is.
Yeah.
And then there's the two options are 5 or 7 years.
6 times 5. Well, 6 times
Here's
5.
Can I talk about this and
Yeah,
my
please.
reason? We
Yeah.
have, if you look at the, borrowing capacity stuff that we got last week, Carol, that you sent us, we have loans dropping off in FY 28 and 29. And we do not have the capacity to refill capital planning, which is capital stabilization, which is where we get lease payments for. I have no idea, and 3 of you are in the finance committee, right? Where are we going to get the money to refill capital stabilization, especially if we zero out all those special articles to do the things we've already voted on? We don't have the money. Is what it comes down to. But we can, if we borrow the whole thing outright in 2 years, and same for the fire or the ambulance, whatever Gary's asking for, I wouldn't do it until next year. And when we know we're going to have the money to just buy it outright and make the payments. That's what I think. As opposed to, tying us into a payment that we have. I see no way of getting the money to make that payment.
Okay.
I don't. So that's my reason for that. And we just bought, I think we replaced 3 smaller plow trucks and 1 of the big plow trucks, the 6-wheel that he's looking for. And there's 2 more 6-wheels, the one he's asking for this year, and he's asking for another one next year. So I don't know, I'd move each of those out a year and do the borrowing then. Because we just don't have, I don't know where the funds are coming from, is what I'm saying.
No,
Okay.
I agree with you. So,
As much as I'd love to have it, and I'm sure he'd love to have it, and it is 24 years old or whatever, it doesn't make sense. But we do have borrowing dropping off. You can see it if you look out at under the FY 28 and 29 columns. And we'll have room then to do it, I think, without scrapping us coming up with a, $31,000 payment or whatever.
yeah,
Okay, that makes sense.
it does make sense.
Put off a year
All right,
and then
you guys.
pay.
I'm going to have to get off here. And so
Okay.
I am just
Okay.
going to say, you've got my comments, and anything further I'll talk about on Tuesday.
All
Okay,
right,
all
thanks,
right,
Veronica.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. Bye-bye.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, so with her comments, do we agree we should move it out to FY 28, 29?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, because you figure even the cat loader is dropping off,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and there's a
Right.
$31,000
So there's
payment right
31
there.
left.
And then we
Yeah.
can pay for it outright, then we don't have to.
Yeah,
is
we
that what
own
you-
it.
No.
We own it.
well,
I don't
she
Take
said
out a
she-
loan.
She said something about paying it outright, but
She said
I think she really meant
Meant by getting a
the
loan.
loan, because
Right.
the loans are dropping out, because I don't think we're
Okay.
gonna have 350,000.
Yeah.
I don't think we are either.
Exactly,
I mean, it
so,
would be nice to pay it outright, but I don't think so.
Right.
I think what she
unless
meant
we
was-
have that much in loans dropping off,
Well,
a
yeah,
total,
oh, that's true, true,
but we'd
Well,
have to revisit that next year.
yeah, so.
Okay.
Who wants to make a motion to,
Okay, motion to revisit, request for, what is it, six-wheel
Six-wheel
The
dump
dump
truck
truck with
with
plow.
plow.
Ed Sander?
truck with plow
Yes.
and sander to fiscal year 28.
29, she said,
Due
FY
to,
28 / FY 29.
FY
28, 29.
29. Okay. Is that, yeah.
can we
okay.
put due to, other loans being paid off? So that it's a little more palatable, but
Well,
Or do
we
we
could just say lack of
Yeah.
Or
funds,
funds, I guess,
because
okay.
we don't have the money. I mean, she's
Yeah.
right, we don't
Yeah.
have the money, even to take out a
Due
loan.
to lack of funds.
And
Yeah.
I guess we
And
could,
money being freed up from paid off loans or money.
that's what I was
We have
trying to
to
get
say
at.
that, but just,
Yeah, I'm
just
not sure.
delay
We
to
don't have delayed, yeah.
fiscal year 28, 29
So,
due to lack of funds.
or borrowing capacity increases.
Due to lack of borrowing capacity.
Capacity,
Mhm.
yeah.
All right.
Okay,
Okay, and then that doesn't need a,
Mhm.
and that's good.
okay, that's my motion.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead, second it. Somebody second it.
Second,
And we'll vote.
Now the call, yes.
Rob Usula, yes.
Carol Hawes says yes.
Gerald Zekas, yes.
Kathleen Spofford, yes.
Okay.
My favorite.
Okay, so
Okay.
that's that.
Okay.
So,
Oh, the fitness court.
okay,
She had mentioned redirecting special funds set aside but not spent.
what do you mean, the
Well, isn't that,
special articles? Who
it
said that?
must, this is Veronica's note.
Veronica's notes.
But how much money is there if we're doing it for the library roof and the study?
Yeah, I don't know.
This
You
is
know what
not
I mean?
essential though.
But I don't think-
And I'm not sure, I know. I wonder if he would know about, remember, she said that there was a grant in the decision, I think when I asked her, the decision was supposed to be coming the end of this month.
But that wasn't for this
For
amount.
the,
That was another 25.
no, that was the $50,000.
Yeah.
But
So
my
we're up to
concern,
75,000 now?
My concern is that,
well, what if they don't get the grant? Then it's.
And the 25,000?
25,000 is not gonna be enough.
right,
Cause it's more than 25.
Yeah.
Well, it's
And-
25,000 plus the $50,000 grant.
Yeah,
So if they don't get the grant, the 25,000 would just be like a waste of,
but did she do any fundraising? I mean, did she?
and she said she did not,
she said she didn't, yeah, she indicated at the
that
meeting.
she could, but she hadn't done it
She
yet.
hadn't done it.
And how long was that? 2 years?
Yeah, it's been a while.
I mean, she's had time, she has had time to fundraise. I know she's gone for the grant, but my concern is because of some of the hiccups along the way, I'm not sure she's gonna get the grant.
Right,
Right.
And then if we approve the 25,000, she's still short 50,000.
yeah.
And I don't want that 25,000.
And I think we need, there's other things we need more.
more than
That we
that. So,
could, I mean, if worse come, the library roof, for instance, needs
right.
money
Needs-
more so than,
More than that.
yeah.
So I'm thinking, this is just me, that maybe we recommend that, between the grant money and fundraising, to fundraise the $25,000.
So we're saying no.
Well, in a nice way.
Okay.
I don't want to say outright no, but
Well, no, but
there's.
but if you
but
got the
there's-
grant and you did fundraising, that's the 25.
But
Yeah.
she can fund, I
Right.
mean, nobody wants to fundraise, but they did the fundraising for the playground over there.
They did a
Yeah.
great job.
And didn't they have to come up with more than 20, I forget what the figure was, but they came up with the money, and I think, if it's this important, because there's the unknown of the grant. We don't
Yeah.
know today if she's gonna get the grant, and we won't know if she's gonna have the grant when we have to meet Tuesday night, 'cause I believe she said it wasn't until the end of the month. So,
Yeah.
I can say, just based on what we know today, there's that unknown and its potential tying up 25,000, but you don't have to write all that down in the motion.
Okay, so I was thinking,
Okay.
Pending grant.
Yeah.
pending
okay,
grant.
so what would the motion be?
How do we say this nicely?
Would the motion be just to table this until we know the grant?
Yes.
Status of the grant.
Pending
Status of the grant.
Yes,
pending, grant.
excellent.
approval or something?
Yeah, pending status of the grant. That's excellent.
Okay, what's your motion?
Because there was also the Margaret Scarsdale had
Earmark some money for,
earmarked
money.
30, but then Healy supposedly was gonna
Take it
take
back.
that back or something, so it could be
It might not be a political.
75,000.
Yeah, I
Looking
mean,
at or
so
something.
I think just the way you said it was good enough.
okay, motion to table request pending status of grant. The $50,000 grant,
Yeah.
Because,
okay.
Or slash Scarsdale.
Yeah.
31, I think she was gonna give 30.
Yeah, that was 30.
30 or 31,000.
It was a grant for 25. She was asking for another 25, and Scarsdale had put in 30 out of the state budget.
but there's so much other things that are,
Yeah,
Yeah,
So that's
Kinda
just a nice,
pending,
that's just
yeah.
a nice way of saying we
Okay.
have questions.
Yeah.
So we just don't wanna
I would
commit.
say she has a wonderful summer program. She really does.
Yeah, I've heard that
Really,
I've
yeah.
heard that she does do a good job with the summer program.
okay, so who's making that motion?
Rob,
I'm making that motion.
Okay,
who's seconding it?
I'll second.
Okay. And, okay, can we vote?
Oh, you know what time did Veronica hold the meeting?
About
Oh.
1:40.
Oh.
About 5 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, that's fine.
Alan Cole, yes.
Rob Usually, yes.
Carol Hofstas, yes.
Jerome Zekas, yes.
Kathleen Spofford, yes.
Okay. Next, the police vehicles.
Okay, I don't think we have to do anything with
Yeah.
that because that's being.
We
paid
still
for
have
by
to
the-
We still
vote
have to
for
vote
it.
on it.
Oh, we have to
though.
vote,
Yeah.
that's right,
Oh.
okay.
I make a motion that's being covered by the police budget, that we don't do anything. It's being covered by the police budget,
Yes,
the
yeah.
102,520,000, the
Yeah.
leased vehicles it's being covered by the police budget, so there's no reason for us to allocate any money. That's my motion, I don't,
Sticking to it,
yeah, exactly, they have the money, so.
Second,
okay.
All right, Natalie Cole, yes.
Rob Usually, yes.
Jerome Zekas, yes.
Carol Hofstas, yes.
Kathleen Spofford, yes.
All right, now to the ambulance. All right, I'm gonna make a motion, we visit the ambulance for fiscal 28, fire department, for the funding of the budget.
Well, let's talk about this for a minute.
Okay.
Only.
What is this one for? Sorry. The
Ambulance.
The
okay.
ambulance,
Ambulance.
Are we
475.
putting this all together or just one big or individual?
But the fire,
Yeah.
I think we have to do them individually,
Okay.
the fire. I know Veronica said to revisit the ambulance in FY 28, and I know the fire chief did not fill in the sheet, but she wasn't here when he was
Right.
Okay.
here. And I know he said if we left his budget alone, he would just pay for the
He would
ambulance.
figure it out, yeah.
Didn't he say pay for
Right.
the ambulance and the other stuff?
Yeah.
Wasn't it everything?
Yes, that's what he's,
Was
that's
it
what he said.
I
everything?
thought it was everything.
It was everything, he
I
said.
thought it was just the ambulance,
And-
but I
wait a
could,
minute.
No, I thought it was everything.
I think it was, I'm almost sure it was everything, the way he was
Let's
talking.
see, what did he say? He said he would pay for the fire truck if he was left
The ambulance.
The ambulance. He would pay for the ambulance if his funds were left alone.
Yep.
Then
Oh.
he said the air pack, if no grant, he could push that off for another year. So that could go to FY 28.
Yeah.
And that cost of 525, he thinks may be able to be cut in half,
Yep.
maybe.
Maybe.
And then the protective bunker gear, I think is what he wants. And that was, according to, Veronica, it was approved last year, but there were no funds to pay
Yeah.
for it.
He
So
said it was,
that's what
he
made
said it
me-
was cut from 2025.
Yeah.
So that one makes me think that those two were, I thought all three were put together.
Yeah,
So you think, oh, you know what, you're right, because I circled it and
Yes,
put
it's
fire.
Fire, yeah.
And put
Mhm.
fire, so I did
Yeah.
circle it. And that's on the condition that,
We leave it alone.
that we
Yeah.
leave his
Can we leave it
budget alone.
alone? Can we leave it
the
alone?
thing is that ambulance receipts, 700,000 of it goes towards the expenses for the fire department.
Yeah,
So if that money goes to ambulances and gear and the extras,
Then the,
then the town is gonna have to make up the difference, I believe,
okay,
in his budget.
okay, and we don't wanna do that.
And so it's kind of like,
Mhm.
Okay,
Juggling.
juggling,
Yeah.
I don't wanna
Okay.
mess with
you
that.
know, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other.
Okay.
Exactly.
okay,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I know what you're saying, and you and I had talked about it.
yeah, I mean,
And I agree, but then when you think about it,
when you think about it that way.
When you think about it that way, but how much do you think we'd have to make up for the budget? How much?
well, we'd have to put in another 700,000 if that's what he's giving the town out of the ambulance receipts.
Isn't that like taking it one pocket to the other though?
Yeah, it's robbing Peter to pay Paul,
Yeah,
which is
yeah.
what we've been
Yeah.
doing, I mean, which we've been doing forever, and now we're in a pickle, and
Well,
I don't know how we're gonna get out of this pickle, but anyways,
he has 2 ambulances that are running, and this is just to add a third, correct?
But isn't it 120 years,
Yeah.
120 years old?
But it's, he wants 3 ambulances instead of 2.
I thought he had somebody told me he had like state-of-the-art ambulances.
I don't
The
know.
last ambulance I was in was not state of the art.
Okay.
Yeah, me
Alright,
neither.
so, okay.
Okay,
But,
you got me there.
But now that you say that, I don't wanna stick the town with, we can't ask them for 700. I mean,
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know what to do.
right,
you can't,
because we're gonna have a shortfall over here,
Mhm.
We're
more
gonna-
of a shortfall.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe we do what Veronica says and revisit the ambulance in FY 28.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's my,
Yeah.
that's my vote, my
Okay,
motion
Yeah.
to revisit in fiscal
Okay.
28.
He has to have the bunker gear. There's
Yes.
no doubt
There's
about
no
that.
doubt
Right.
about that.
Yeah.
But he said it could go off for another year,
no,
right?
the
No,
impact.
the air
Oh,
pack.
yeah,
packs,
yeah,
you could
okay.
We really need
You
to.
could do
No.
50% of them.
Yeah, so I think with the 135,000.
He's gonna do 50% of the bunker gear or?
No,
he has
that's
for-
50% of the air packs,
It's
you
the
could
air
do
packs,
50%.
So I
then-
think with the bunker
So-
here, we should do something with that.
The bunker gear, I think
Fine.
he needs, especially since it was
Yeah.
approved last year.
Yeah.
And that's to protect the guys.
That's the.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's,
Yes.
you don't have guys,
Yeah,
Girls.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
well, yeah, if you don't have
Personnel.
staff
Yes.
Well,
to
yeah.
do
Exactly.
this, because
They're gonna,
well,
yeah.
they need to
They
stay.
have to.
Oh,
You guys-
let's-
you guys
let's
get
finish
hurt,
the
but let's-
ambulance.
yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
finish the ambulance.
okay, so Natalie Call,
Yeah.
made a motion to revisit in 28 due to lack of funding.
Yes.
Yes,
That's my motion.
and
I'll second it.
Natalie Cole, yes.
Rob Usula, yes.
Carol Hofstas, yes.
Gerald Mazegas, yes.
Kathleen Spofford, yes. Okay,
So I make a motion that we approve, well, it was already approved. Should we have $135,000 for the protective bunker gear? They were approved. Do we have the funds for that?
yeah, how
So
are we gonna pay
so
for it?
what's the funding on that?
This is only to me, I'm gonna ask that question, so is it free cash? For $135,000, or what are we gonna?
Yeah,
I don't
that's too
think
much,
so.
I don't
Okay,
think you can take that out of.
Do we let
So-
him keep, do we let him,
We talk with
Do we say free
Do-
cash or
do we-
special article?
Or do we say from ambulance receipts?
ambulance
Ambulance
receipts.
receipts.
I think
Okay.
so. My motion, we use, do out of ambulance
He's got
receipts.
700,000 in there, yeah.
Yeah,
Take
Yeah, okay,
135.
that's my motion then.
Well, 700,000 he gives to us to run the department, but I don't think that's all he gets in ambulance receipts.
Oh.
I think he gets more than that,
Okay.
because one year
Yeah.
he upped it to 800,000 that he gave the town.
okay, so we,
And they're allowed to keep money, from what I
Yeah.
understand, they're allowed to keep money in that line item, but they can't keep too much.
Okay.
Right.
There's a cap, I think,
Yeah.
so,
So,
if available,
if it's, exactly, if
from-
available.
That's the deal, okay,
I agree.
okay.
motion
Ambulance
to-
receipts if
if
available.
available.
approve.
Yep.
To fund,
I wonder how we were supposed to fund it last year when it was approved.
Yeah. We'll find out.
receipts.
Yeah, it says no funds available, so.
Yeah.
Well, that was Veronica's note.
Veronica's
It
note,
said this was approved for FY 26, but there were no funds available.
Hmm.
That was her note from last.
And if
So we-
it comes back to us and we're
Mhm.
thinking about doing funding for
Mhm.
other things,
Right.
we
Yeah.
can, it be rolled into like one bond or something.
Hmm,
Yeah,
Okay.
okay,
But I think to approve to fund out of ambulance.
Receipts is a better way to do it.
available.
Yeah,
okay.
let's see what that. That's my motion.
And who seconded it?
Yes.
I'll second it.
Natalie Cole, yes.
Rob Usula, yes.
Gerald Mazegas, yes.
Carol Hofstas, yes.
Kathleen Spofford, yes. Okay, so we have that, and then all
Yeah.
that's left is the air pack.
be attacked, and,
May be cut in half.
it says may be moved to FY '28. And he had mentioned about
If he gets the money.
Yeah, could be cut in half.
if no grant, so,
Well, didn't he say that all the grants are dried up at this point?
Yeah,
yeah, he did. And I think he was only looking at maybe half and half, but,
Yeah, yeah.
maybe just revisit in FY '28. Something like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, who's making that
I'll
motion?
make the motion on that then, that we move it to fiscal FY '28. What, the funds,
Due to lack of
due
funds?
to lack of funding. That's my motion.
I'll second it.
Natalie Cole, yes.
Rob Usley, yes.
Carol Hofstas, yes.
Carol Mazekas, yes.
Kathleen Spofford, yes.
Okay, that's everything now?
That's it.
So Kathy will type those up and send them to me.
Yeah, these you're gonna have to look at very closely. Yeah, I'll do that.
You know, what I'll do is I'll update this spreadsheet. I don't even
Yeah.
know what value it is, but I'll just
Mhm.
update it.
Okay,
Just
Mhm.
yeah,
so,
okay.
Yeah.
so we have it in, because I'm not really sure what it means.
I know.
All
Cool.
right.
Is there anything else?
No, I just don't think any of this is frivolous. For the most part, it's
I think every-
frivolous.
No, I don't,
And it's so hard to, when you don't have any funding.
well, you don't.
Yeah.
It's like,
We are in, I'm not really sure I'm still not clear on how much money we actually
yeah,
Yeah.
it's been,
Yeah.
to spend. I can guess, kind of guess the free cash, but it's basically
Yeah.
like free, there's not a lot in free cash. It's not gonna cover a lot.
The thing is, with free cash, you gotta be careful how you
Yes.
spend that, because we may need that along the.
Yeah.
Well, I know
Along
to
the
pay,
line.
I know to pay for unforeseen expenses.
Yeah, exactly.
That pop up from time to time that,
Yeah.
oops, we
Yeah.
forgot this invoice, or oops,
yeah,
that wasn't
Right, yeah.
posted
Some
correctly.
overrun
Yeah.
or whatever.
So,
Yeah.
Or the sewer backs up again, or breaks, or,
or something, so,
Right.
but I guess that's it. Are we done?
I make a motion to adjourn.
Okay, it's, 1:58.
Second.
Natalie Cole, yes.
Rob Usley, yes.
Carol Hofstas, yes.
Yes,
Kathleen Spofford, yes.
Ready?
I know.
Who seconded that motion?
Rob.
I did.
Rob, okay.